Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today is going to be all about decluttering motivation. There are certain areas that I have been wanting to declutter, so we are just going to hit those areas today, go through them, organize them, see if there's anything that we can get rid of. And if this is our very first time ever meeting, my name is Ashley, and currently I am on a mission to honor God with all areas of my life and to be a good steward. And so the area that I'm focusing on now is material possessions. So I'm getting my house in order. I'm going through cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and all of the things. And I'm bringing you along for the journey. But yeah, we've got a lot to do. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. So what I'm about to share with you will probably seem a little crazy to some, but just understand that I'm really far behind on a lot of things in life. Like for instance, I just watched Patch Adams like 6 months ago with Robin Williams and bawled like a baby. That is such a good movie. And Titanic, I think it was just like 3 years ago that I seen it. But I don't have TikTok or Snapchat or anything like that. I'm behind on a lot of things, and that's okay. But what I'm going to share with you is that I went to the thrift store yesterday and I got this candle. It's by White Barn, and this smells so good. I'm not a candle person. I have been taught to be scared of candles, anything that catches fires, which if you've ever been through multiple house fires, then you'd be the exact same way. So every time somebody got me a candle, I would just get rid of it. But this one, I actually understand why people like candles. I totally get it. Last night, I came in here and I took a bath and I lit this candle and it smells so good. So I think I'm going to keep it in the bathroom for right now, but let's light this and get a good scent going. I looked up White Barn candles and I guess they're sold on Amazon. I don't know where else that they sell them. Like I said, I know nothing about candles, but this one smells like the most beautiful feminine perfume, and after I blew it out, the smell lingered for quite some time after that. But yeah, I actually understand why people like candles now. The first area that I want to declutter is my nightstand. So it definitely needs a good going through. So in the top drawer, we just went through it if you watched my decluttering video, but I got all of this organized. So this one is a backup, so I need to put that in a different space. Fitbit, I don't wear it every single day, so we can just put that in there for right now. And then this is where I keep my wedding ring and my pearls that I wear every single day. And this drawer needs to be gone through. It's a ton of books. And then this drawer is socks. So I need to go through and organize my socks as well. I love socks. This drawer flooded a ton of emotions when I found this book, which is unexpected. And it is a book that I found comfort in just 3 months ago when I was going through a miscarriage. I was in excruciating pain, to be fully pregnant and then to go into labor and then no longer be pregnant. It really messes with your body. It messes with your mind. It messes with your everything, okay? It's a very traumatic experience. But, I didn't understand why that had happened, because I truly believed that this was the time that it was all going to work out and I was going to be somebody's mom, but it didn't work out. So every day I have to choose joy. I have to choose to trust God. I have to choose to believe that He is a good God and that He is ultimately working things out for my good and working in my best interest, that He knows and sees things that I can't. The verse that is so simple and that we've seen 1,000 times as Christians and we all have it memorized, I would say, but it was the verse that carried me through, and it was trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. So that's exactly what I've done. I trust in the Lord with all my heart, even though I don't understand. And I'm not leaning on my own understanding, just praying for God to give me eyes to see things the way that He sees them, and just to love me, and just to let me rest in Him and rely on His promises. And He will direct my paths. Okay, so I found a home for a lot of the other stuff, but this is the stuff I'm getting rid of. This is an old pair of socks. I don't know how they got in there. They were my husband's. This pair of socks, and then I'm getting rid of 2 books. And then, so now the drawer looks like this. I have a coloring Bible, so that's why I keep lots of pens and coloring pencils. These are my glasses. And then in the bottom drawer, I love socks. These are all my ankle socks, and then these are for hiking. So got all of that cleaned out and found a home for all of the other stuff. Got quite the mess going on in this room. I'm working on it, but I wanted to go ahead and put these books up because that is what come out of the nightstand. And throughout the week, I have been finding things to declutter, just as living daily life, and decide that I don't want something. So let me show you what I've gathered up so far to get rid of. Okay, so in this pile, I have just a fancy robe. This is like my fantasy self. I'm not going to wear it, so I'm going to get rid of it. My favorite top, it's finally done. I have to get rid of it. A skirt I tried on that I don't like anymore. I had this sign on the bathroom come from the Dollar General. I'm going to get rid of it. This is crap. It came from the Dollar Tree. I had it in one of my Dollar Tree hauls. Don't buy that. It will stain your shower. It's junk. 3 hangers. Those are the books that we just pulled out, and the socks, but I'm getting rid of this pair of socks. It's new. I'm just not going to use them. And this, I tried to use it up, but I do not like it. I would not recommend it, and I wouldn't buy it again. And then you seen me get rid of this pot and replace it, but this bowl, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get rid of it too. And then here are some things that I just found that I don't like. These are all full, but I don't like the smell of that perfume. And this also come from the Dollar Tree. I got it because a doctor here on YouTube recommended it, said it was a fine product, but you know, I just don't care for it. So this is all of the things that I'm getting rid of so far. Most of this will go in the garbage, but a few things will go to the thrift store. And there's my rooster that my husband, I told you, he said that he thinks it is creepy, but I love him. New candle user here. I had to blow this one out because the smell was so strong, and now the scent is lingering and it smells amazing. But is that a normal thing? How long do you keep your candles burning? Because this one, I would say I burned it for maybe 15 minutes, and now it smells very strong in here. Next area that I want to hit is underneath the bed. Every time I walk in here or vacuum, I can see it. And so I just want to pull everything out, see what's there, see if I can get rid of anything and organize it better. So this part I clearly did not think through. I pushed and shoved and I got it under the bed, but I did not think about, well, what if I need to get it back out? I will literally have to pick the bed up to be able to get that back out because it is cramped in there tight. So this bag is all of my maternity clothes. So I just keep that underneath the bed. Is this not so satisfying? Watching the air go out of these things, it's my favorite part about the vacuum seals because it's just so satisfying. And then this is all of my scrubs. So I don't want to get rid of either of these categories at this point, but This one right here, this is like paint, work clothes, don't care to get dirty, camping, hiking, etc., stuff like that. So the best place for those at this moment is going to be underneath the bed because they are out of sight, out of mind. This is our mattress cover, and that thing is so hot. It's from Nectar. It came with the bed, and it was a pretty good price, just like these pillows and stuff. Sometimes I would recommend Nectar. My husband absolutely loves it, but I miss my old bed more. But I cannot use that mattress cover right now. I'm not going to get rid of it, but it is just so hot. It will sweat you to death. So can't do that. And this one just randomly decided to stop working. This brand, I got them from Amazon, and I would not recommend this brand. I would get a name brand bag because I've not had a good experience with these bags so far because I haven't even used this but one time. Here is what it looks like now. I would like to find a different place for maternity and those t-shirts and my scrubs, but I don't have a spot right now, so this works just fine. But at least you can't see it when you walk into the room. Wanted to try these curtains up here because during the day it is so dark in here and I don't want to have to mess with the curtains, but I will have my husband put a support right there in the middle because it's drooping. But I think that I will try out the curtains like this for just a little while and see if I like it. Okay, so there's just one more area that I want to declutter in this video, and that is going to be my lipsticks. I'll show that to you here in just a minute, but in a future video, we've got to go back through the closet and declutter clothes and then declutter my dresser as well. We did one before Christmas, but it's time to do it again. The only area that I have not touched in here, and I'm not going to, is my husband's area. You know, I will help out and do what I need to do as long as it's within boundaries. I mean, it's his thing, so, you know, I don't want to just mess with him. I want to try to be respectful. But let me show you the lipsticks, and that's what we'll finish with. So my lipsticks are right here in my vanity area, and the drawer that I'm wanting to go through is this one. So this is what it currently looks like. I know that I'm not getting rid of these eyeshadow palettes, but the lipstick, yeah, I want to go through, and I think we'll move this into the kitchen so we'll have a little bit of better lighting and we can sit down and be more comfortable. So the top needs to be wiped down. Since it's glass, it gets so dirty, you just about have to wipe it down every single day. There's a lot of lipsticks. Are we crooked? Now my head is cut off. So there's a lot of lipsticks in here that are just too bright and I'm just not going to wear them anymore. So all the lipsticks that I have are either Clinique, Estee Lauder, Elizabeth Arden, or Lancome. That's the brands that I tend to go for lipsticks. But let me go through these lipsticks real quick and then I'll show you which ones we're going to get rid of. I'm getting rid of 4 lipsticks. I thought that I would get rid of more, but that's okay. 4 is good. So this first one, it is Estee Lauder. It's Rubellite Shimmer, and it's a very pretty pink, but I have other pinks that I like more. That's just a little bit too pink for me. This is also, this is Lancome. It's Exceptional Lipstick Fiesta. And so, it's that pink color, and it's just not going to work good for me. This one is Cola Pop from Clinique, and It is a very dark lipstick. I like dark lipstick, but this is just a little bit too brown for me as well. So I'm going to get rid of that one. And then this one is Lancome. It is Wannabe, and it is a bright pink. So I'm going to get rid of that. So 4 lipsticks. So I will put this drawer back in here, and then we are done with decluttering for today. But thank you so much for spending some time with me, as always. I really appreciate all of your love and support. You keep fighting that good fight of faith, and you believe in God until the very end, okay? And I will see you guys in the very next video. Last thing, I wanted to give you a grand total for all the things that I'm getting rid of from this week, and the total come out to be 29 items. So, woohoo!